Clearly, COVID-19 has presented challenges to a whole range of folks. Everybody is affected by this pandemic. Everybody is affected by this virus. But those who are low income and in high risk communities are adversely affected by COVID-19. And Care for Friends, we have the capacity, we have the resources to support those who are experiencing homelessness, who are experiencing housing insecurity, experiencing food insecurity. Throughout the shelter in place, we have received many phone calls, many emails, many communications from people in the community who are in need now more than ever. And one group that we have recently in this past year been very much concentrating on trying to support are youth experiencing homelessness. 20 million people and students in the US rely on free or reduced lunch, and 70% of Chicago public students rely on free or reduced lunch. So we realized that we had to pivot in a way that would support these youth and their families in a way that we typically would not be supporting. What we have started doing is receiving specialized grocery lists from families in need and getting them groceries. So this covers not only students who are in need in the north side, but also students who live on the west side and students who live on the south side. So we're constantly trying to meet the need and determine how Care for Friends can best support those who are suffering even more than the average citizen during this pandemic. So we've been able to partner with organizations to ensure that homeless youth have school backpacks. And in those backpacks, they have notebooks, journals, pens, paper, pencils, very, very basic items that you don't even think about because they're probably everywhere in your house. But for youth who don't have the financial resources to buy a meal, they certainly don't have the financial resources to buy these tools that they need for their e-learning. And as we look towards an extended shelter in place, we will continue to expand our programs and offerings and services and continue to figure out ways to pivot in order to be that support for the most vulnerable in our community.